When I was a kid, my mom would often take me to art museums. One artist that really stuck out to me was Salvador Dali. This piece, The Permanence of Memory, was my favorite. Then this past year, this untitled piece was in the apartment I was living in. But it's not just in his paintings that I think of Dali. This artist is responsible for the pop culture relevance of Surrealism, an art style I would describe as sense hidden within nonsense. It can be beautiful, but it can also be creepy. Look no further than the infamous early CG of Courage the Cowardly Dog to see what I mean. Films like The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari and Inception also serve as examples of how versatile the art style can truly be. Surrealism always pops up, no matter the medium. So it's no surprise that surrealism is prevalent in some of the coolest video games. So today I'm Pliskin, and we're going to be starting our journey in 1998. LSD Dream Emulator is a game exclusive to Japanese PS1s, unless you have Project Eris. Look it up. To say this game is surreal is like saying water is wet. The visuals feature inexplicable architecture, intimidating faces, and landscapes that are as hostile as they are beautiful. Something taken right out of Dali's works is the usage of human features as structures. Also, some of the environments are literally a digitization of Electric Boogie Woogie. The game is exploration focused and a very fun chill and observe kind of game, an antithesis to modern sweatfests. Totally recommend. Now on to my first experience with surrealism in a video game. Matrix Path of Neo, aka Pawn, is chock full of surreal moments. But what affected me most was this section where Neo faces off against the Merovingian, I'm never quite sure how to pronounce his name, and gets trapped in a pocket dimension within the Matrix that is straight out of an MC Escher work. Up is down, floor is ceiling, and all of it surrounded by the void. Neo has to find a door that leads out of here, all while surrounded by false doors that keep you in this loop. Humanoid ant-men also hunt you down relentlessly. It can only be killed by fire. The surreal vibes of this game may be much more understated than LSD Dream Emulator, but its presence is still felt in every moment of gameplay. I'm going to be spoiling a lot of the late game of Silent Hill 2's content. Most people already know everything there is to know about Silent Hill 2, since it's the most oversaturated video game analysis subject on the internet. Still, in case you don't know, but you want to find out through your own experience, leave the video now. This is your last warning. Silent Hill 2 offers the second most interesting depiction of surrealism in a video game. Surrealism often aims to depict states of mind rather than reality itself, and Silent Hill is a reflection of James's mind rather than a real place. My favorite areas that depict this are the Historical Society and the very end of the hotel. Today I want to focus on the end of the hotel right before facing off against Maria, or Mary, depending on how you look at it. After the double Pyramid Head fight, you're treated to a gut-wrenching hallway where James is berated and pleaded to by a memory of one of his last conversations with Mary. Once the player is emotionally knocked off balance, they are thrust into a claustrophobic cage stairway that leads to a nonsensical structure in a white void that collapses and contracts as the final boss fight occurs. Perhaps more MC Escher than Dali, but surreal nonetheless.
James. James.
My favorite example of surrealism in a game is without a doubt Alice Madness Returns. Here, surrealism is full blast. Nonsensical structures, imposing large, features as structures, and worlds that seem to exist as part of a dream rather than reality. It can be beautiful, as seen with card castles in the sky and the Jade Tea world, but it could also be confrontational, like in Queensland. Or it could be both, like in the Tundra. This is easily the best graphical usage of the Unreal 3 engine. Something of note with Alice Madness Returns is that, in concept, it is the anti-Alice in Wonderland. Lewis Carroll wrote the original story as a piece of nonsensical fun for the little girls that he used to hang out with. Yeesh. The point was that there was no point. In American McGee's Alice games, everything has a point. The environmental cutouts in Tundra represent Alice's exposure to 19th century children's content, the enemies represent Alice's real-life tormentors, and every level is representative of a person, place, or event that Alice experiences before a given psychotic episode that thrusts her back into Wonderland. It's this element of meaning within the absence of meaning that makes Madness Returns so effectively surreal. A new game that deserves your attention and is currently free on Steam is Enna Dream Barbecue. This is the modern-day LSD dream emulator. Your goal? Atone for your sins in the bathroom. The setting? A living, breathing Dali painting. The gameplay? Basically LSD with an emphasis on platforming and puzzles. One cool element that makes the game unique among the rest is its usage of conflicting art styles. It's similar to the contrast seen in the amazing world of Gumball, where certain things just shouldn't mix, but they do, and they do it well. It's very fitting as visual inconsistency adds to the dreamlike, nonsensical feel.
いつまでもたもたしてるんだ。ジーニーはどうした？まさかあんたまだバスルームにいるのか？
One thing I'm realizing towards the end of writing this script is that a lot of the surrealist works feature an emphasis on strange doors that lead to stranger places. LSD and Enna have you progress levels by using doors to warp to the next space. Alice enters out-of-place flaming doors to unlock new memories and solve the mystery of her family. Pawn literally has you hunting for the right door. James never knows what he will see behind the next door. From Dali in the 1920s to Enna in the 2020s, surrealism is an ever-expanding art form. It challenges our perceptions of reality and allows us to reflect upon our inner understandings of the world around us. Enna Dream Barbecue makes me excited to see how surrealism will be expanded upon in video games in the future. Anyways, guys, this has been Pliskin. Over and out.
This is Solid Snake. Hey, subscribe to Pliskin Boy. God damn it.
You heard him.